I said no more goody two shoes, no more Mr. Nice Guy. Fuck you too, it's likewise. This is what they left me in when they ain't choose the right side. Red inside my sight lines, feeling this in my mind. Venomous synonyms, nigga, I become a python. Cause y'all really push me to the edge. Ain't no more rebuilding once it's fire on the bridge. Keep an eye out when trying to feed a dog who ain't been fed. Cause after you feed them, they might use the strength to bite your hand. It's crazy, I know. Thinking how could they do it? Play with negatives. Wait too long and they show improving that. So no more goody two shoes. No more.
Let me play this other one. It's Kyrie.
Oh, yeah. Shout out to Kyrie.
I want to hear what he's talking about.
Topic alert. Sensitive topic alert.
Topic alert.
So sensitive topic alert. I don't even know how new. So it's this new buzzword going around. I don't even know how new it is, but it's hypersexual. Hypersexuality. Right. When we was young, it's a fancy word for a hoe. When we was young, you like to have sex with a lot of people. You slept with a lot of people. He was a hoe. But now we live in a sensitive society where we got to make up new terms just to call people what we really want to call them. But that's besides my point. That ain't my point. My point is, it's this post going around. This young lady, she says, hypersexual straight men
because they secretly
sleep with a lot of women because they secretly really want.
They said the same thing about Neo when Neo popped out with 4 girlfriends.
They said the same thing about Neo when Neo popped out with 4 girlfriends. Got 4 girlfriends. People up and down the timeline, they like, oh, he really gay.
All of those.
He only doing that. He's only dealing with all of those women.
He really likes men. Vagina Boulevard.
He frequents Vagina Boulevard because he's looking for Peen Street. I said, well,
I feel like it's peeing out here for the taking. I don't,
I feel like it's peeing out here for the taking. I don't, do what you want to do, but that's besides my point.
Okay, let's consider.
Then I said,
she's right.
I said, okay, let's consider she's right. This young lady that said that really want men, she right. Men sleep with women because they really want men, she right. Let's consider she right.
Right.
But now, do we not have to also consider?
That is women.
Just consider it.
Hypersexual.
That is women that's hoes out here.
That really
hypersexual. I'm sorry.
Only sleep with
that really only sleep with a lot of
vaginas.
Because they secretly want vaginas.
Don't we have to consider that there's some gay men
don't we have to consider that there's some gay men that's hoes? I'm sorry. Hypersexual gay men.
With all of those men.
That's only sleeping with all of those men because they too secretly want vaginas.
Think about it.
Shout out to Kyrie Terrell, director of Work Bay and Work Bay.
Yeah, shout out them and whatnot. Yo, what the fuck?
All right.
What do we?
I shared that post. That's why she said I was gonna go crazy because I shared it.
Well, one of my friends posted that. I thought it was her post. I don't know if he's talking about her or not. And I just commented, "Girl, what?"
And I also seen on a podcast where they was referring to that, and the girl said, "Yeah, like a guy who cheats a lot, a guy who cheats on women a lot, like perpetual cheaters,
is gay.
They're gay because clearly pussy doesn't satisfy you, and you're not willing to admit that it doesn't satisfy you. So you're gonna keep trying to get more of it and get more of it. But the only way you'll really be satisfied is if you get some dick or some ass, whichever one it is." And I'm just like, the fact that you really sat there, thought about this in your brain, like it made sense to say, hey, I like this so much, I don't really like it. So you mean to tell me and my Mountain Dew addiction having ass really just want to drink water?
You like so much Mountain Dew that you want water.
You mean to tell me that I've been eating all this oxtail all this year?
Yeah.
Because what I really wanted was salad. And
you just wanted a salad. You just
can't face that.
You can't face the fact that you want a salad.
That's what you're telling me.
Yep.
Like that is literally like some of the dumbest shit.
Yeah, it is.
You will ever hear. But also, because this brings me to the other point that I've been saying lately. So there's two things. That was speak on what Kyrie said. One, the whole thing with, hypersexual, it got to cut both ways, right? Like, if this is the logic, it has to cut both ways with women.
Right.
However, this is a Nari life be lifing statement. They don't have to agree with it.
No, shit.
The majority of women are gay, man. The majority of women are gay.
I agree with that.
At least a little bit. It's different levels. It's different levels.
Yeah.
But it's probably like 5% of women who's just like not gay at all.
Yeah.
Like, wouldn't do nothing homosexual if the need or if the moment gave itself, if the opportunity came up.
You ever been in a strip
if
club?
They were drunk. If they were in a strip club, if it was a celebration, if they went through heartbreak, you literally couldn't pay them to do something gay, right?
Right.
5%.
Right.
Every other woman got at least a little bit of gay in her.
Yeah.
So when women do compromise and shit,
Yeah.
like, oh, my boyfriend broke my heart, so I'm gonna go get some coochie.
Mm-hmm.
Because that don't happen to niggas. That don't happen to no straight dude.
That's true.
She broke my heart so bad, bro. Hold me, bro, and let me get a little bit of dick. Like, that doesn't happen.
Damn, you killed that now.
That doesn't fucking
Yeah.
You killed that. You killed that.
doesn't happen.
It does not happen at
But
all.
also, right now, and I will say for the last maybe 2.5 years,
Right.
there's been this weird, nasty obsession. More with black women than I've seen in anybody else. It's not just black women, but more with black women than I've seen with anybody else.
Right.
This obsession with making heterosexual men gay.
Well, you know what it is, though? Can I tell you? So you ever listen to a woman say that she watches gay porn?
Yeah.
So one of the reasons why, and it's something that...
It's disgusting.
So here's the thing.
Sorry.
It's a power play.
It is.
What it is that this is... So, okay, a woman is not physically stronger, right? Then in
Talk, nigga. Talk.
in professional workplaces and whatnot, there are still male dominant
Power dynamics.
power
Yep, talk
dynamics
about it.
in that organizational facet.
Come on, Keith.
When you start talking about how can I make the man, or how could I feel
Come on,
superior
Keith.
to a man, the women that like pegging,
Come on, Keith.
you know what I'm saying? The women that watch gay porn
Come on, Keith.
are looking to make a man bow and submit to her whim.
Cook.
You know what I'm saying? So when you start talking about all of this additional shit, when a woman starts speaking about a man being gay, it is her way of minimizing the male power dynamic. She is shifting the narrative. So therefore, if I can't fuck a man or see a man get fucked, I'll belittle
Less
him
him of
by
a man.
saying
Yes.
that he
Yes.
is gay.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
That
Keith
shit-
just went for fucking 50.
That shit is disgusting.
He just put 50 on the board.
They do it on a regular basis. And it's
Yes.
fucked up. And that's one of the reasons why I was so mad about that one before, where she was where the girl dresses up as a stud. Right? And she's pretty. Remember the
and
stuff about
Shorty was like, yeah. And Shorty
Yeah.
was like, yeah, these men must really like men
like-
because they're flattered by
Yup.
a woman who's dressed like a man talking to them. Doesn't that look like that's gay to you, yo?
that's insane. Right.
Yeah. It's absolutely homosexual that a dude sees a pretty woman.
Yeah.
And regardless of what she has on, says, damn, this pretty girl is hitting on me.
But because
Gotta mean it's
but
gay.
because she got a fat ass and she's sagging her pants or whatnot, or you know what I'm saying, and she pretty in the face,
Pretty
but
in
she
the
got
face.
but she got straight backs with no makeup on, all of a sudden you should consider that a man.
Right.
That shit is insane to me. See,
Like, because she said, bro,
but these are the same women that say, "Oh, beauty is only skin deep."
these are the same.
know what I'm saying? Or
these
say
are the
some-
same women
right.
that say that men are very much homophobic.
Oh, yep. Oh my gosh.
And instead, now they want to make men sound homoerotic. That's the new thing.
Or that we're so superficial that we don't give women a chance that are not the best looking.
That's a
but then when
fact.
you see a woman and say, "Oh, she's not a good looking woman because she's dressed." What if she wasn't? What if she was just a tomboy and dressed like that? You would like, "Oh, that's wrong for y'all.
Exactly.
That's wrong for y'all not to talk to her because she's still a pretty girl, but she
And
dressed like a
men.
tomboy."
She's not gay. She like men.
That's what I'm saying. She not gay. She like men. The double standard is incredible, but the reason why
Because
is
it's weaponized.
It's just another reason to weaponize shit against a man. That's all it is.
You got to the point I was getting to.
Keep that nigga here, because if he feels like he's up here, then we got a whole nother monster to deal with.
It really is.
What you're trying to do is you're trying to demonstratize the whole race of men, and all of us ain't monsters. That's really what it is. They like women aren't a
Can I say
monolith.
something?
Niggas, we not
Can I
a
say
monolith.
something?
Sure,
I'm
please.
not defending this in any realm, right?
Okay.
But being a woman out here and, whatever, y'all are two amazing straight men. I know a lot of straight men.
Yeah.
A lot of men out here messing with trannies and don't see nothing wrong with it.
Yeah.
And I mean,
wait. Transgender.
my
Please.
yeah, take that out.
I will. No.
there's a lot of men out here messing with women who weren't born women.
Okay.
That's
Right.
not their gender assignment. Okay?
Yes. Yeah.
And don't see anything wrong with it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Let me tell y'all something.
But wait. Now,
So
me
when-
personally,
so
it ain't
when-
my twist. But here be the problem with women who's gonna make those men sound gay.
Mm-hmm.
These are the same women who want men to consider women who are not assigned at birth as female as women. So then, what is gay?
Well, no, the
About a
heterosexual
man.
women. You saying the heterosexual women want people to do that?
Yes, there are heterosexual women who think that a man is being like homophobic if he
Oh,
does
nah,
not.
yeah,
These are the same-
Does
I don't
not
know.
accept.
But
If he
These are the
does
same
not
women that's
accept-
transgender and get
and
pregnant and
women-
say it's a pregnant
and
man.
I'm saying,
Here we go, bro.
Let me continue, right?
Right.
And then, there's a significant amount of men on social media that do a lot of feminine shit.
Okay.
Such as.
What we talking about?
Gossiping. That's just feminine shit. Gossip.
Who invented the printing press?
What the hell do with gossip?
Ooh, that's a fucking man. Gossiping begin with men. Niggas have been
wow.
talking shit forever. So what are you talking about?
But
if we talking
even
about,
men.
if we talk about
Hold on, wait a
spreading
minute, wait a
news
minute.
and whispering down the lane, that's a people thing, not a woman thing. I'm just saying.
Let's be very clear.
Okay.
The perception of gossiping is women, right?
Yes.
Even
Perception,
from men. You
yes.
hear men say all the time, that nigga's a
Gossip
chatty
like a-
patty.
Yeah,
That
chatty
nigga
patty.
gossip
Yeah, that's
like
bitch
a
shit.
female.
Right.
That's what I'm talking about. I'm not being that deep about
Okay,
where
all
X
right,
is
all right,
started.
all right.
Have a point.
I'm just talking about. No, you
things are
actually absolutely have a point because
Right.
that's an
Things are
excellent
true.
point.
Yeah.
Because it's 100% accurate.
Right.
But we're talking about
But yeah, no, you're right.
right.
Yeah.
You gossiping like a female. That's what
Yeah,
people
yeah,
say.
that's what people say. Absolutely.
You know what I
yeah,
mean?
yeah.
Absolutely true.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah.
So when you add, when these women, I guess, are experiencing men with these non-testosterone, you know what I mean?
Oh God.
Non-testosterone
crazy.
behaviors.
Non-testosterone.
I'm not calling nobody gay.
Testosterone.
I'ma call somebody a
Testosterone.
You
non-testosterone.
non-testosterone ass nigga. Go ahead.
People will equate that
Okay.
gay.
Right.
Because that's how people feel about some gay men. They
Yeah.
non-testosterone. They act like females. They do female shit.
Understood.
Right?
Understood.
So it's like when you start to see somebody doing something
Right.
that's kind of equivalent to that,
Yeah.
first thing people going to say is gay, right? Now,
Right.
the video you talking about, that was my first reaction because I'm like, I don't know no niggas that want to talk to a woman that looks like a nigga. Like, it's not even that she looked like a tomboy. Her pants was sagging. Her hat was to the
Her
back.
ass was
Oh,
fat.
I'm not
You
even
ever hit
talking
a
about
stud?
that.
Huh?
You ever hit a stud?
I never hit a stud.
No, but I'm
Hit a
just
lesbian.
saying, I know a lot of men, and I actually did a little survey with some of the men that I know, and 90% said they wouldn't, like, they would have to see her
Right.
in a different way. Like, yeah, she had a cute face, but they was like, I'm just not attracted to somebody that
Right.
is dressed like me. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So I see what a girl, but she was rage baiting too, to know what I mean, to even say that.
I fucked a chick in a stocking cap one time. Several times.
Have y'all ever seen
A lot. And what I will say
What,
is
my
that
lesbian homie.
yeah, that's I watched all of them. Watched them all. I watched all of
Right,
them.
so
Remind me of.
I don't think it.
And not one of them
I don't
girls
think
with
they
a-
literally are
Yeah.
saying you must be gay, right? I think it's more so like I don't know no man that want to date no woman that's dressed like a man. She was
No,
dressed like a man.
No, they trying to say that those dudes.
You're trying to
are
say
gay.
them dudes
That's what
are
she
gay.
was trying.
Trying-
Yeah,
she's trying to-
because it's appearing.
That's what she insinuating. is they're
appearing
gay. Yeah.
that you're attracted to men in some way because this woman look like a man.
Oh
No.
my God.
And
I'm
no
not.
fucking
Listen, I'm not justifying
All
it.
this feminine energy we talk about feminine energy
Yeah, she
all
got
the
feminine
time.
energy, but she's dressed like a man.
All right.
You know what my homie said?
What?
I ain't talking to the woman dressed like Al Iverson.
Cool, right? But if your chick,
That's
if
funny
you hitting your chick with her wig off and she got that stocking cap on, your chick got straight backs underneath that wig.
That's funny.
You know what I'm saying? Your chick look like Allen Iverson with a fat ass.
Yeah,
Let's keep
but
it a
you gonna
bean. You know what I'm
see the
saying?
fat ass.
Like
Crazy accurate.
I'm saying,
is
like let's call a
crazy
spade a spade.
accurate. Wow.
When people found out, AI
You stayed the brat.
allegedly used to mess with the bread.
According
People
to
was
her.
like, what the fuck? That look like you mess with yourself.
All right.
No.
It don't.
No, niggas did not say
It don't.
that. Niggas did not say that.
I knew the brat had fat ass. I
I was
seen
about
it.
to say,
I seen
we
it. I
been knew
seen
the brat
it.
was bad.
I seen
been
it.
knew the brat was bad.
Yo,
Hey, that was the
Any of them
conversation,
dudes is
but-
front.
that's
Them
what I'm
dudes is
saying,
front.
man. Like what for real, like it's just one of those things where the first dude to take down the tomboy chick back in the day, and then she became much more feminized after you took her down.
Yeah.
That
Badge of honor.
That
He's
nigga's a
him.
bad. He struck gold because he didn't know she took them sweatpants off. And he was like, damn. That happened to everybody. Every girl that I know that was a tomboy.
I'm just giving the other side.
Once she got some good
That's
dick in her
all.
life, she feminized right the fuck up. Or she could still do both things. She could still be a tomboy and she could still show that ass when she want to.
I mean,
We gonna look at her like, oh,
going back to the video.
Right,
I don't
right.
agree with that at all.
Right.
Now the Neo thing, some people thought that before the four women. So I'm just saying, some people thought that before the four women. It ain't had nothing to do with the four women.
I see
I'm not gonna say yeah, and it wasn't because of the four women. I'm not gonna say yeah and nay. I'm just saying some people thought that because of the four women, and they seen them with four women and was like, nah, you just trying to hide. You know what I mean? So he wasn't the greatest example to use because people already.
But you wearing purple. Was Prince gay?
No.
Oh, shit.
Prince jumped on stage with his ass out.
Yeah, but he.
But we can't do that to Neo because Neo has. I ain't never seen Neo with a nigga.
Yo, that
I
was
seen
really on spot.
I've only seen Neo with bad women.
Hey, kid.
And see, and that's the problem.
I'm gonna let it be. I'm not gonna say nothing else. All I'm saying is prior,
like,
it's some things that
bar.
occurred,
That's a
from his own accord in his own life,
right?
That made people question. That's all I'm saying. So the thing before the four women is a thing. Whatever. The end of the day, I don't agree with the he sleep with him because who said this? Ain't nothing better than some new. Terrence Howard on The Best Man.
What you mean? That's been every nigga in the.
Well, I'm saying
since the beginning of time.
That's where the quote came from.
None of the pussy but some new pussy.
But that's where the quote came from. The Best Man. He said, "Y'all need to cut it out because y'all know ain't nothing better but some."
Shit, we've been saying
ain't
that.
nothing better than
I got you.
Some new.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? So that doesn't make. Like he said, you're wanting more of the same thing. You're wanting a variety of it because ain't nothing better than that, but some new that, right?
Yeah.
It doesn't mean. So it's not like how somebody like they be like, they got tired, they couldn't get high from weed no more, so they started doing coke. This is not what that is.
So you as a woman, if you as a woman understand
that's crazy.
this, if you as a woman understand this, then why are y'all so confused about why niggas run around the way they do?
I mean, who said I was confused?
Or not even that portion of it, right? When women get confused, like, oh, he's fucking around with her, or this is his ex-girlfriend, she's nothing like me. Niggas are about. Right, that's what I'm saying because it's about a variety. Like that's the kind of the thing.
I
so
just said that.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. It's not that they don't understand, bro. They don't want to understand.
We
don't. Emotions are in
we may not think it's
what
right.
it is.
We just don't think it's right.
Don't think it's
That's
right.
what it
Or
is.
it
how it
doesn't
makes them
benefit
feel.
us for you to be that way.
It's because of how that. It's because of how that makes them feel.
It doesn't benefit us for you to be that way.
No cap.
It
That is
doesn't.
insane.
It doesn't.
I'm glad you said that because for real, nobody they will never admit.
That's the bottom line because when it don't have nothing to do with you, who cares?
Yeah.
A lot of women will see a man running around with a woman that's not them and don't give a damn about it.
It's true.
But when it's you,
Right.
you care. Or as your girlfriend, you care. But as the chick up the street, you don't like. Oh yeah, he running around with her. I don't care. That's what she get. Da 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 da.
Yeah.
You only care when you don't benefit from them doing that. That's the bottom line.
All right,
But I do agree with what you're saying.
Yeah.
Because it's another form of emasculation.
Yes, it is.
It is.
You know what I'm saying?
And that's that's
I'm
always
I'm attacking your manhood or making you defend your manhood or any of this, right? And y'all can cut that bullshit, hypersexual bullshit out. Nobody using that bullshit. Where did I even come up with this shit? This shit is fucking dumb. That is dumb. Soon as I heard that term, I was like, the fuck is that?
So y'all don't think hypersexuality is a thing?
So y'all hyper? What? Everybody's hyper when they get ready to have sex.
No. Y'all. So hold
calm
on.
down. Calm the fuck
You ain't hyper when you about to have sex. You shouldn't do it because you're not gonna do a good job. No.
y'all don't.
Yeah, see what I'm saying? See what I'm saying? It was good. Patreon is next.
Hypersexuality is a thing. Y'all think
Hypersexuality.
I don't like the term. I don't like how it's being used.
now
all right.
I could agree with that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then it was like, oh, well, it's trauma and this and that.
I think hypersexuality is a
like
thing.
different
I
girls.
believe in it as a
I think that
the way that it's used, just like again with narcissism,
Right, it's
all
overused. Yeah.
these, it's just misapplied by people who don't understand the term and just want to use it.
And
for
it's
their
being one-sided because y'all using it for men.
Exactly.
You're not using it for women,
No,
like
no,
you
no.
said.
When they use it for women, it's for self-defense. It's for defense, right?
Defense of what?
being called a whore.
There you go. There you go.
What?
You don't want to be called a whore.
There
You
you
just
go.
say I'm hypersexual.
There you go. Yes. Or when they
I'm
cheat.
not a crackhead. I'm just a little crack-ish, man. Yo.
Like, low key.
Listen, man, I
Yeah,
can't count
low
this dumb
key.
shit, man.
Yeah, that's what it
I
is.
don't got time. Like, this is dumb. Shout out to Kyrie Terrell for bringing
Yeah.
this to the forefront.
That shit is insane.
But this kind of stuff got to be talked about. Y'all be doing too much on the internet. Like,
Yeah.
this is why y'all be going crazy, because y'all come up with these dumbass terms every week.
Because nobody wants to know the truth, their true self.
And this shit been around.
Nobody wants to, like, people don't want to call themselves whores.
Community penis.
Yo,
Whore.
you know what it is? No, I'm going to tell you, it's crazy. So,
Sorry, community penis.
did you see
Oh.
the thing where the dude was interviewing crackheads on the street? Nigga said, all right, you're all crackheads. You know what I mean? If I'm not mistaken. He said, no, nigga, I ain't a crackhead. I'm a crack body.
Crack body is.
Y'all fucking
10 toes.
10 toes. I'm 10 toes down in my crackheadism. Fuck
Crack
hypersexualism. I like pussy. Period.
I don't.
Body.
No, that's good.
You know, somebody that passed away used to say 90% of women have at least 5% lesbian in them.
Yeah,
I 1000% agree.
that's a so true.
I have 0. I don't like women at all. I don't do none of that shit y'all be saying women
You ever
do
touch
with
somebody
each
else's
other.
titty?
What?
Anybody ever felt your booty?
Have you
sexually?
ever touched somebody's titty?
I don't think so.
All right, like playfully.
You don't think so?
Why are you asking me this on here? Because the only thing people gonna do is say I'm lying, but no. Like, I don't even do, like, you know how now it's this thing with girls in the club?
Yeah.
Like,
Right.
they act like they hitting each other from the
Yes,
back.
yes,
You
they
would
bend each
never
other
see me
over.
do no shit like that. I was dancing in church, minding my business, and somebody was like getting ready to, you know what I mean?
Back it.
And I
A girl did back her ass up on you in
yeah,
Crush.
and you saw what happened.
Yeah, you kind of turned around and was like, I ain't with that shit.
I was like, yo, I'm fucking playing that.
Hey, man, don't do that gay shit, man.
I don't. I'm dead serious, and I'm not homophobic, and ain't no woman touch me.
Oh,
or none of that
shit.
shit. Cause that's what people try to say. Yo, you homophobic? I ain't afraid of it. I just don't like the shit. Cause do people know that that's what phobia
That's what
is?
phobia
You
Yeah,
have
yeah,
a
it was
fear
being a
of
fear.
something?
Yeah.
I don't fear. So you're misusing that too.
That's
Nobody's
correct.
afraid of anything.
You ever had a
Just keep
friend?
this shit away from
So
me.
girls smack each other's ass all the time. Your friend never smacks your ass.
They did, and guess what? I
Well,
let them know I don't.
I don't play that shit.
And all my friends know that. Like,
Eh,
I
you don't do that gay
I
shit.
don't do that. I don't be like dancing on. Like, you see
Yeah.
girls in the club, literally like
Yeah,
this,
they be
like,
humping each
that's
other
That's
and
a
shit.
new thing where they turn around and literally like they acting like they got a strap on, hitting the other one from the back. Like, what? No, and I don't like seeing this shit. This is fucking crazy.
They be putting their face by their
I'm
girl
about to say
butt.
put their face.
They by their girl butt. And I'm like, yo, you put
No, I
the
don't do none of that shit, yo. Don't even try it. Like, it was my birthday. I was on stage. Meek was on, this and that. They was playing something. And I'm dancing, not paying attention. I turned around, the girl started doing this. I said,
Oh, well, that was at the Delaware Ave, June? Or it was
no,
at
this was
Jules?
years ago.
Yeah.
at,
Oh, okay, I
Royal
was about to say.
And I was like, no.
Mhm.
Like I will like snap out of it quickly of whatever is going on. I am very aware when somebody start doing that kind of shit. I do not like women. I ain't know no
They say,
threesomes.
ooh, gay.
None of that shit. I ain't never. No shade to anybody who do it. It's just not for me. I ain't never been with a woman. Nothing. I have no desire. I don't fantasize about it. I don't even watch the shit on porn. I'm dead serious.
You skip,
watch
you,
girl on girl?
you,
I
skip,
do
you
not
skip
watch
past the
girl
girl
on
on
girl.
girl, Steve.
I think I said that on.
What about
think
girl
you did.
girl on
Right.
guy on girl? Like
Three,
a three-way.
2 girl, 1 guy.
You don't like that?
I don't watch that even.
You don't watch that? So it's got to be one guy,
No,
one
because there's
girl.
a lot of girl on girl even in that.
What about 2 girls and 1 guy?
No.
Oh shit. Oh, you just straight ahead. You watch Mormon porn.
Mormon porn is crazy. What?
It's the regular shit. Let me get. Let me get 4 chicken wings, salt,
No
pepper,
salt, no pepper.
no salt, no pepper.
I watch porn.
Fry
with
hard.
I watch porn with no storylines.
Damn, that be on photo bucket.
Shut up.
Oh shit.
Or delete it from my iCloud.
Oh my god.
Oh shit. Oh man. All right, we got to get serious.
Shout out to Kyrie.
We're gonna close this out. It's gonna be 5 minutes on this. I don't want to stretch this too far or whatnot because I did want to get a little bit pause. I want to get a little bit of Patreon in and whatnot for
We didn't even talk about men's.
That's what I'm
Oh,
talking
all right.
about.
I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
sorry. I'm sorry.
So
You said 5 minutes. We can go spend 5 minutes
yeah,
on
but
it.
I mean, goddamn, you know what I'm saying? We already an hour and 50 something minutes in, so
Oh,
we want to
damn.
we want to make sure that I wanted to get a little bit of Patreon in because I don't want to have to divvy this episode up. Look, unfortunately, the other day, you know what I mean, we found out that Dallas Cowboy player, he was a rookie too, wasn't he?
Yeah, he just got his
Rookie.
first touchdown.
What was his name? I'm sorry, so I don't, you know what I mean? Yeah.
It's no.
Yeah,
I can
I'll
say
look it up.
Kyrie
I know it
Lacy.
started with
No,
No,
yeah.
you ain't my phone. I look it.
Hold up, because I do want to, you know what I mean, say his name. You know,
Yeah, Kyron Lacy mom actually.
his name is Marshall Nealon.
Yeah, Marshall.
Yeah,
That's why I said
Marshawn. I'm sorry, Marshawn Nealon. He actually just scored his first touchdown off of that block kick. On what was that? Was that Monday? That was Monday night, right?
I'm not watching football.
Oh, my bad. So Monday night the Cowboys
I
played.
just happen to know that he just got
Yeah, Monday night the Cowboys played the Cardinals.
Was that Monday night?
That was just Monday
I thought
night.
it
That
was
just
Sunday.
passed.
Okay.
No, that was Monday night.
Yeah.
Was it? Yeah, that was Monday night.
Mhm.
Yep, it was Monday night. And yeah, he they blocked the kick and he recovered the fumble in the end zone and scored a touchdown. Apparently they found him non-responsive. They said this was after he had been in a police chase, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
And he had made it home and he self-transitioned. He took his own life.
24 years old.
24 years old.
God damn.
Mental health. That's why it's really, really important, man. Men's mental health month is. It's one of those things. Like a couple months ago was Men's Health Month, and then we were kind of like leaning towards mental health month. Cause we need help all the way around with
That's
the
a
shit.
fact.
You know what I'm saying? But this is important because this not all of us have ailments or are sick physically.
Right.
You know what I mean, that we can see or that we know of that affects us on a regular basis. But many of us have untapped or undiagnosed mental illnesses or mental issues.
Yes.
Like it's tough because when you start looking at like this kid was drafted and he has his whole life ahead of him and he's in a National Football League and he's in areas that people would kill to be in, and something is not right. You know what I mean? Something is not right. I don't know, man. I think that we take it for granted, especially in our community. Like we deal with a lot of anger, we deal with a lot of anxiety, we deal with a lot of pressure from different spaces and different places and
PTSD.
Yeah, we got a lot of shit going on and we don't know what lends to that, but it's a very, very serious thing. I got a son that is always, preaching, about, how important mental health is. And because sometimes, you have separation anxiety. I know that he deals with that. And he wouldn't mind me saying that because he went from playing football for 15 years to having to medically retire. And it takes a lot. It takes a toll on you. This is all I wanted to do.
This is who I was.
This is who I was. Who am I now that I don't have this? So it's people that have separation anxiety like to say, I was an all-time leading tackler in college.
Yeah.
And now I'm a rookie who can't get on the field except for practice or special teams in the pros. Like, we never really, like, that's why people deal with sports psychologists. We never really know what it means to people. You might have the weight of the whole world on your shoulders, being the all of a sudden top-notch provider of your family. And like just for the craziest thing about it is much more glaring in sports, because when you see it in sports, it's like I could see it being some shit. But think about people with I suffer from imposter syndrome. Oh, bad. Like I went from being in a position where I felt like I was doing back-breaking labor to all of a sudden being in a position where my job is, need I say, kind of cushy. And I'm like, the hell did I do to deserve this? And always feeling like, all right, one day the other shoe gonna drop, so I need to be prepared for that.
Damn.
Sometimes it's the toughest thing in the world is to deal with your own insecurities, because you don't know, you have no fucking idea what'll happen next, and that affects your relationships, that affects your livelihood, that just affects how you move on a regular basis. Dog, we drink and smoke and all this shit to oblivion.
Yep.
The reason why we don't last until we 80, 90 years old is because what we do right now.
Absolutely.
I know niggas that drink every day, smoke every day, fuck randos every day, raw. You know what I'm saying? It's real shit, and people think it's a game. Like thinking of the age we at now. People, you know, anybody outside and whatnot that's just using protection?
I know a lot of people not.
That's kind of my thing. Mental ill, like I think, and I'm not saying it is a mental illness. What I'm saying is that
mental illness will have you be engaging in reckless behaviors.
Exactly, and give a fuck ability.
Self-damaging.
Yeah.
Well, the thing is that mental health is a broad term. It's a million.
Yeah.
Diagnosis is under mental health. I think that's what we have to start recognizing as well. A lot of people go undiagnosed. You know what I mean? Like, we don't know, what the issue was. But one thing I'm going to say is, the other football player that passed away, I want to say Doug Martin.
Yeah, Doug Martin.
Yeah.
Doug Martin.
So apparently he had mental health issues, and he had a mental health episode and broke into his neighbor's house, and the police came and restrained him, and he died in police custody.
Yeah.
But his family was like, we were trying to get him help. You know what I mean? We've been trying to get him help, and he's been getting help or whatever. So I just wonder a lot of times if there is a connection between, being an athlete your entire life and some of these mental health issues. Because you think about, being a football player, it's a lot of aggression, it's a lot of pressure, competition, and,
no, absolutely,
being talked to a certain way, you know what I mean? Like all these things. And I think, a lot of times they can build up to, like you think even about A.J. Brown, right? What the A.J. Brown said that he at a point in time wanted to take his life. You know what I mean? So I think there is, a lot of people got mental health. Like, we're not just going to lend it to athletes, but I'm just saying, you see a lot of these athletes that are that way. T.O. had mental health issues, and, there's a lot of them that, Lane Johnson had to take a break from football because he was struggling, with mental health. And thank God that he did, because you never know if we be saying the same thing we saying about this young man if he didn't, right? And then you got people like, Jalen Hurts, who's kind of like, nah, I got to stay focused. I got to, you know what I mean? Like, he has a certain regimen for his mental and physical and all that. Because you wonder, like, how some of them can rise above that. And maybe they have a different support system. Maybe they don't have what you said, where they're the sole person,
right?
You know what I mean, that's responsible for everybody, and there's this pressure to be. Because what did Jalen ever say? I don't listen to other people's opinion. I'm just focused on what I'm doing. And some people, other people's opinions can drive them crazy. Yeah. Literally. That's what you hear in your head. So people, and I'm just using him as an example. Like, people make fun of that.
Right.
You know what I mean? Oh, he always got some motivational. Oh, he always saying his positive things. But think about what he's dealing with on a regular basis, what he has dealt with his entire career.
Yeah.
But he has a father that was a coach. His mother is there. And he has the family support. Everybody doesn't have that. And just taking off athletes in general, everybody doesn't have that.
Right.
It does help when you have that. You know what I'm saying?
Let me ask you a question.
I'm not saying that he didn't have that, but I'm just saying, like, we're seeing this happen a lot.
Let me ask you a question, right? As a full-fledged grown adult, right? Let's just say, before you are where you are now, because now we're at an area where we can start to turn things over, accept certain things, become content, become, understanding of the way that things are, and make the best out of things in life. I think all of us have been to a point into which that we felt a way about not getting what we want.
Of course.
All right? I think that
just last week.
Yeah. But also think about it like this. Has something ever in your life meant so much to you that if you didn't get it, you felt as if that there was no reason for you to move forward?
No.
So what I will tell you
Something
is
hurt me so bad I felt like that.
What I will- what I-
never not something.
what I will tell you is that
Sorry.
that's a portion of some people that feel with mental health.
Mhm.
Let me feel, right?
Yeah.
So it's that hella high water, I want this. And if the high water comes before the hell, then send me to hell. Because the problem is that like the issue is that there is nothing, like I used to feel that way about rap. I don't want anything as much as I want this until I found something else to live for.
Yep.
That's the problem. A lot of times
go.
what happens is that we be like, oh, they were so young. People don't really see what it is. Day to day or whatnot, like if what happened to me, if I hadn't experienced the things that I've experienced, the things over the past few months that have changed in my life, and I didn't find the strength to kind of be level enough to deal with it, the shit would have took me out. I lost my father, my marriage, my family unit, all of that in one foul swoop. You know what I'm saying? And was forced to make a different, to to turn a different angle.
Right.
And for real, if that shit would have happened 6-7 years ago, I'd have been fucked up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But that's the reason why I always kind of lend to people like, yo, you gotta kind of find a source of some sort of higher power.
Yes.
Because if you do not, I'm telling you, you don't want to be out here running around alone.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because look, you're born alone, you're gonna die alone. That's just how it goes or whatnot. Nobody can go through the pearly gates or the light at the end of the tunnel but you. Now people can be next to you and showing you all the love in the world. That's all well and dandy, but you got to go through the experience yourself.
Yep.
And but the thing about what you're doing when you're here,
right,
that's what gives you the peace when it's time to move on.
Right.
Some people just never find enough of that peace.
No.
Shit is just scrambled.
Facts.
I just can't deal anymore. And there's some people that have fought, that fight for it. I had a homie that passed away. He fought for 15 years. You know what I'm saying? To hold on. Heart problems. Fought. You know what I mean? Medically induced comas, surgeries after surgeries, shit like that. Had a terminal heart illness or whatnot that sooner or later he's gonna have to get a transplant. You know what I'm saying? And he knew his time was limited, but he fought. The contrast in that as opposed to somebody who just can't find a way out quick enough is crazy. But that's what it's all about. Like, it's sad, it's scary, you know what I'm saying? Find the suicide prevention hotline number or something. As a matter of fact, I'll find it. Go ahead, see what you say. I'll find it. Go ahead.
No, I'm just
I wanna
saying
put it
what you're saying is very true.
Yeah.
I just was having this conversation with one of the girls.
Right.
And I was just saying, like, heartbreak, right?
Right.
Like, I remember feeling like I'm not gonna be able to breathe after this. Like, I mean, it
Right.
was like this feeling in my chest. Like, how am I supposed to make it? Like, how am I supposed to move on? Right.
Right.
And you know, and a lot of people don't like to admit this, but a lot of people have had suicidal thoughts.
Right.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
But
Yeah.
weren't, something stopped them or me from carrying it out. Like, a lot of people have had suicidal thoughts, right?
Right,
So you
right.
always wonder, like, what beyond the thoughts you had did this person have? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you might be like, nah, because my family, or, I know eventually I'm but what do some of the people, I always be one, I mean, we'll never know because they're not here.
Right.
But it's like, that's the only, because I had a family member young,
Right.
22 years old.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? 23 years old.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Don't know why.
Right.
No
Yeah.
clue.
Yeah.
I mean, he was going, just out of nowhere, started going to some, mental things, but
Right.
not to the, like, you know what I mean? It still was like, and you just don't know, right? So it's like, you always wonder, like, yeah, most people have had those thoughts, like, shit has been so bad where you like, I just feel like I don't want to be here. Like, you know what I'm saying? But I just always wonder, like, what was that?
So
I just always wonder about that. Like, what was the
So how do we find?
thought process?
So let me ask you a question. Let's just take
In
let's
that
take, let's-
moment.
Let's take it to the next level or whatnot. How do we find the motivation to help people find their happy place?
Well, that's what we do.
That's what we do.
So that's
That's
kind of
always
right.
my reason. Even what I did yesterday, right?
Yeah.
You see, shout out to Birdie. She's on, government shutdown, not
Yeah.
getting paid.
Right,
But
right.
for a couple of hours,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
she ain't really had to think about that. She had a good time.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
You know what I mean? She was able to enjoy herself. Now I got her to do something else
Yeah.
outside of what she doing. And that's what I'm saying. Even when we had these shows and stuff, like,
Right.
there's so many people that be like, man, I was sad, I was doing it.
Yeah.
I laughed when I was there, and I ain't
Right.
had to think about it. And,
Right, right.
And that's always my reason for everything.
Right.
That's why you see almost everything I do has some kind of the self-care is bae. That
Yeah,
was
yeah.
because men was always like, well, self-care, remember? Self-care is for women.
Yeah, yeah.
Self-care is for women.
Right.
So I made it with men in mind.
Right, right.
You know what I'm
right.
saying? That's why I have a man and woman hands on it. Like I told BTG, people will say, "Oh, I'm gonna get this for my wife." I said, "No, Dan, this is for you.
Right,
I made
right.
this for men and women."
Right, right.
You know what I'm saying? And it's just, first cappuccino sugar. It's the healing process for men and women, because
Yeah.
I know firsthand mental health is real. With
Yeah.
my family, with myself.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And you just have to figure out a way to find peace.
Mhm.
And even this, podcasting. Like when
Right.
when I'm putting a show together, or I'm coming here to do a show, and
Right.
whatever we're talking about, even whatever direction it goes,
Yeah.
it still brings me peace.
Yeah.
Even if I get passionate,
Right.
in a situation. I know we don't like when people say, sometimes people like podcasting is therapy, right?
Right.
My only thing is it shouldn't only be therapy.
Right. That's
It
the whole
absolutely
point.
is therapy.
'Cause
Not
sometimes
even
you-
just
yeah,
the
you miss
podcast
some-
in
yeah.
itself, but just all that entails
Right,
in
right.
doing it. It's like some people got retail therapy. It makes them feel good to go shopping. It makes me
Right.
feel good to go do a pod. Whether
Yeah.
it's virtual, whether it's in person, whether I'm making a video. Like I said, creativity literally keeps me alive.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Ooh. Now that's one.
It keeps me alive.
Yeah.
But, I don't have the pressure of an athlete.
Right.
Yeah.
I got some of the pressure of, being the one that helps my family
Right.
and stuff like that. I've had that pressure. But I don't have the pressure of being an athlete. I don't have the pressure of competing with other, teammates. And I want to be clear, we're not speculating on why he took his life. We
Right,
just
right.
speaking
On factors that just
on
exist.
factors that could have been a possibility.
Yeah, yeah,
You know what
yeah.
I mean? Just based on what we know about athletes and mental health. And,
Right, right.
because they said, he texted his family and said goodbye.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So,
I just
I mean, and we got to add also, he was in a police chase and kind of lost the police.
Right, right.
And then when they found him,
Yeah.
that's the story. You
Yeah,
know what I
yeah,
mean?
yeah.
So we don't know if it's a
Yeah,
Kyron
possible foul
Lacey,
play.
right? Kyron Lacey situation where it's like, oh, I don't want to deal with the embarrassment of
Yeah.
being locked up for something.
That's
Yeah.
true.
Like, we
too.
don't know, but we're just speaking in general because it's Mental Health Month.
Yeah.
And this is the thing. Like I said, Doug Martin had mental health issues. This is the thing. CTE is the thing.
TE for
Like,
sure.
All these things are a thing that come
Because
from
it
being an
affects your
athlete.
brain
Right.
chemistry.
Yeah.
Right.
I want people to find their element of, and a lot of times the chemical imbalance could be
Chemical
something.
And that's
imbalance.
a lot of people. It's
Definitely.
people,
Just
that
across the
have
board.
clinical depression. That's a
Yes.
chemical imbalance.
It is.
It
It
is.
very
Like
much
it-
is.
Yeah, it's a
It is.
chemical imbalance that people got to actually take
Seasonal
medication for.
depression.
That's
also.
real.
Yup, all
And
that's
we-
true,
We
yeah.
in that season right now.
Yeah.
So
But I want
We in that
people.
season right now. That's
want-
why y'all need to come to First Friday Night Live. We
Yeah.
gonna beat seasonal depression together.
I want everybody though to also
Seriously.
to literally, and people don't believe me when I say this because it sounds so unreasonable and it sounds so stupid. But I'm gonna keep it a bean with you. If y'all don't find y'all pocket of selfishness, I swear to you, dog. Like
I
honestly,
gotta
got
find
to.
mine.
like I'm telling you, man,
got to.
please, I beg of
you
you.
need a happy place.
Yes.
You need a place that's, and it has to be. Listen, I'm
Yeah.
gonna say this to men,
Right.
Specifically,
Right.
No disrespect to women because I think y'all got to do this too, but I really need to talk to men
Go ahead.
because we think it's our job.
Oh my God.
Suffer.
Yes. Yes.
Taya says about it all the time, how we suffer in silence.
Yes.
We're gonna make sure everybody else is good because that's our job.
Yep.
'Cause
Yep.
We're supposed to. We don't have to be happy.
Right. Right.
We'll be happy when they're happy.
Right.
We got to get out of we'll be happy when they're happy. We have
Yes.
to find our own happy.
Right.
Whatever that is. Cigars, football, table tennis, stamps.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Not food
flipping
stamps.
coins.
Yeah, not
Food
snap.
stamps.
Yeah. Not snap.
Not,
Yeah, yeah.
not snap.
You gotta be
Postage
specific.
stamps. Collecting
Yo,
bottle
if your
caps.
happiness is food stamps,
Whatever
it's
is.
crazy.
Hey, man, food stamps, I can see being happiness. That'd be my happiness, too,
Yeah,
when I
get-
get in the market.
Shit, 50 cents on the
Shit.
dollar?
When I see what's coming out of my account less, I'd be happy as shit. I don't know about you.
Oh, shit.
But like, for real, Keith is absolutely right. You have to find your pocket of selfishness, as in literally.
Yeah.
It has to be about you, depending on our happiness to be like, I did this for my wife and now she's happy. So
Right.
now I'm happy. What happens when you do it for her and then she's not happy? How much does that fucking hurt when you try to do something for your spouse, your girl, your boo, and that shit airball? You just knew she was going to love it. And you did. Babe, I'm not going to tell the whole story, but all I'm going to say is I know not to get my wife edible arrangements no more in life.
Oh, shit.
Thought I was doing some complete airball. I was literally like,
She allergic to strawberries?
nah, like I said, I'm not going to tell the whole story.
Y'all doozy.
But I was literally depressed for an entire 2 weeks.
Right.
Because of how she took it.
Yeah.
And it wasn't even like she was being malicious. In her defense, she wasn't being malicious. She was trying to communicate something to me that I could not understand. And this is what I was saying earlier.
Right.
I was trying to do something for her,
Right.
but because I didn't understand where she was coming from, what I tried to do for her missed. And because I was trying to do something for her that you didn't ask me for, but I tried to meet a need that I thought you had without you telling me you had that need, to try to pick you up, to try to show you love, and you missed it. It crushed me because all I felt was a lack of gratitude. All I felt was a lack of appreciation. And in that
Will Smith Jada.
I said that about the Will Smith Jada thing.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
And then he said that inability to feel that worth, because I based part of my worth on making her happy.
Yep.
And because I tried to make you happy and it didn't work, then what? So your pocket of selfishness can't be that. I'm not saying don't try to make your lady happy.
Yeah.
What I'm saying is that pocket of selfishness that Keith is talking about, it can't be because you bought your kids something, you spent quality time with your kid.
Right.
Because what about when they forget that you spent quality time with them later on?
Yep, exactly.
So it literally has to be about you.
It has to be about
and
you.
Only you. Whatever that is that's going to have you on cloud nine for that hour, 25 minutes, 15 minutes, and every day. I said at the end of every fucking podcast, be kind to yourselves because you cannot
Pour from an empty cup.
pour out of an empty cup. You have to refuel yourselves.
Absolutely.
You have to refuel yourselves, guys. You have to. You have to refuel yourself, guys. Because you put out a lot and it doesn't come from nowhere, right? The ability to serve, the ability to provide, the ability to love and take care, it doesn't come from nowhere.
That's true. Right.
We all have finite resources.
Right.
So that's why your mention of finding a higher being or a higher purpose, whatever that is, whoever that is, whatever that is that you're going to believe in, where you believe that something in life means more than you and everybody else around you, that's going to help you.
Absolutely.
That is going to be what you connect to help put back into you when humanly you've run out of whatever it is that you had.
I agree.
So, like, this whole time y'all was talking, I'm sitting there trying to keep it together because I wanted to say it last night, but I couldn't get through it, like, emotionally. I wanted to dedicate the 100th episode to both my cousin, Aiden Johnson, and his dad, Terrence.
Right.
Because I lost Aiden earlier this year, February. And I'll get all the way transparent with y'all. That's the reason I'm not watching football, because he took his life the night of the Super Bowl.
Oh, no.
Gotcha.
So I want nothing to do with football because it's so close.
Yeah, I get it.
And he doesn't, and we don't know. Like, Marshawn sent that goodbye to his family.
Right.
Aiden didn't tell us anything.
He didn't say anything.
There wasn't any lead up. There wasn't any, he's acting weird.
Right.
It's just
just happened.
boom.
Right.
That same night.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, Eagles win, so forth and so on.
Mm-hmm.
Hour or so later, he's gone.
Right. Right.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
So you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
So is it more than likely that whatever he did has nothing to do with that?
Right.
Probably.
Yeah.
But because I can't stop wrestling with the why,
Yeah.
what
Yeah.
put him there,
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
I can't separate the two.
Right.
I got you.
Right. I understand.
Because there was so much emotional energy around the city getting that championship
Yeah. Yeah.
at the same time that he decided he didn't want to be here anymore.
Right. Right.
And just the possibility that those two things could mean something for him. Not like, oh, he hates the Eagles so much he had to check.
Right.
But like sometimes people, when they're not happy, seeing everybody else so happy and they can't have it,
Yeah. I see what
fucks
you're
with
saying.
them really, really bad.
I see what you're saying.
So you see what I'm saying? So it's
Yeah.
like that's what it could be. The fact that he couldn't attach himself to the happiness of
Right.
everybody in his house jumping up and down.
Yeah.
The fact that he couldn't.
Take your time. Take your time. Take your time.
He couldn't relate
Right.
that groundswell. Like I hate the Eagles with everything in my fucking body. I despise the majority of fans. I don't even respect half of you bitch ass niggas.
Oh wow.
But at the end of the day,
How we get here?
at the end of the day,
Right.
I live in Philly
Right.
and I know what it means for a championship to happen in your city.
Yeah.
So for those few fans that I do respect, I text them whenever they get a big win.
Right.
Even when the Cowboys, Eagles rival, I hit individuals up.
Mhm.
Hey, good shit, bro. Y'all got that when we got y'all next
You
time.
do.
Right.
So forth and so on. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you
Because
do.
I know what that means
Right.
to you as a human. I know
Right.
what that
Right.
joy brings for
Yeah.
you as somebody who attaches yourself to a sports team.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I get it. Mhm.
So I know what it's like when it doesn't go that way.
Right.
But I can't imagine. I literally can't imagine what it's like. Like me being a Cowboys fan and not being attached to y'all shit. Like even then, I don't feel robbed. I
Right.
feel like that feels good to y'all.
Yeah. Yeah. I
Fuck
see what
y'all.
Yeah.
Go party, do y'all shit.
Right.
Right. You
Jump
can
up on the light post.
separate y'all.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah.
Have y'all fucking fun. Have y'all fucking parade.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm gonna go back to talking shit about y'all next season,
Mhm.
but have y'all fucking moment and don't let nobody stop y'all from having y'all moment.
Right.
I can do that, but what was going on with him to where even that couldn't put
Was
any
he an Eagles
battery
fan?
in his back? He's the same age as my son now.
Was he an Eagles
was-
fan?
No, I don't
Was it-
know for sure
Right.
that he bought too much into teams either
Oh,
way.
okay.
Got you.
You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Right. Right.
Because he wasn't the biggest sports fan in general.
Got you.
Okay.
Boxing
Got
is
you.
more his
Yeah.
thing.
Right.
Okay.
Right. But you
Um,
believe that like
But
The-
the human ability
right.
to relate to other people being happy when you miss that,
Yeah.
Right.
when that's not there,
Yeah.
Right.
that's
No.
how bad a state you're in.
Yeah.
To where literally, and I've seen this happen to people, not so much that they went to that ultimate act, but I've seen people frown their face up
Yeah.
at other people's happiness.
Oh,
Yeah.
all
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
time.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
All the
And,
time.
and it's like so that's what I'm saying. That
Yeah.
that the possibility of that, the possibility that everybody else was happy and he couldn't be happy, and because whatever already had him
Mm-hmm.
there,
Yeah.
he was just like,
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, that's
yeah, this is proof that nothing does it for me.
Yeah, man. Yeah. That's.
I don't need to be here anymore.
Yeah.
I can't even be happy for my dad and my brothers.
Yeah.
wow.
Yeah.
So,
Well-
you know, once again, the 100th episode, I dedicate to y'all. His dad, because of course it's changed him as a person
Oh yeah.
Right,
and,
of
and
course.
how he's had to move through life. And
Mhm.
now he has his own set of, mental health issues
Mm.
Right.
to deal with. But,
Yeah.
all the years we tried to get him to go to therapy for things he experienced as a child.
Yeah.
Of course, now he has to go as a father, which is really a fucked up reason.
Yeah.
But at least
Mhm.
he's going.
Yeah.
And if
he's
this ever
going.
gets back to you, cuz I love you, I miss you, I appreciate you.
Mhm.
I'm glad that you're going. Everybody's behind you. Well,
Absolutely.
fuck everybody. My family
Yeah.
is behind you, and
Right.
we'll be here to help you,
Yeah.
Robin,
Right.
Man, Cubby, in any way we can. I know it should go without saying, but I'm gonna say it.
Yeah.
And I feel like that. I always say this to my homies. Any dude who knows me, whether you know me personally or whether you just seeing this and you're a fucking lifer,
Right.
DM me and ask for my number before you end it all. I'd rather sit here and listen to you bitch and moan about your problems than have to be there to hear your eulogy.
Say it again. Say it again, man.
Can I ask you a question? How is your mental health since dealing with that?
It's been rough as shit.
Mm.
We just lost my father-in-law last year.
Right.
And that was just kind of an adjustment. But like this, like I said, it's the not knowing where it came from that makes it so fucking heavy.
Yeah.
And because him and my oldest were like this, like that's his best friend, like that's like his brother.
Right.
I'm so constantly afraid for my son to have down parts. He already battled depression in middle school.
Yeah.
Picked on a lot.
Right.
He liked this girl that was really bad for him. So
Yeah.
he literally got diagnosed. Like that was heavy for me too, right? Like imagine you going to CHOP and they like, okay, we're at this part right here where we have your kid and you come back in and then we'll talk about it.
Right.
And you come back in and you hearing, okay, he's 5 foot such and such, he weighs such and such, and he's like clinically depressed.
Yeah.
In middle school.
Right.
You're like, what the fuck is
That's
this
happening
coming
a
from?
lot now, though.
But
a lot of kids being diagnosed with
yeah, because there's
depression and
a couple of
anxiety
different
and
things,
stuff,
right?
yeah.
They're experiencing things that we never
That's
experienced
very
before.
true.
A lot of
Yeah.
these kids that lived through the pandemic,
Yeah, that's a big
Oh, yeah,
thing.
that's
That's a
reshape
big
yeah.
their views on the world for the
yeah.
worse.
Yeah, it has.
For the worse.
Imagine,
The
imagine.
political upheaval.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Kids who saw Trump and felt like that wasn't good for them the first time,
Right.
and then seeing him win
Oh
again.
my God, that's a great, amazing point.
You know what I'm saying? Like you're sitting there telling your kid about good guys, bad guys, right and wrong, and that shit don't balance to them.
But
that.
let's go back to your mental health.
My mental health, I can honestly say that it's been what would you say? A journey.
Hey, listen,
It's a journey.
you're not doing that. Go ahead.
It's been a journey. No, like sometimes when you post your check-in days and you pick the color of the hearts, the color of the heart is not gonna be the same every time.
You don't never comment though.
No, I don't. No, I don't, because me and you talk often enough to where
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying, I could let you know where I'm at if it's not good. I don't need everybody else knowing I'm not good,
Right.
because I legitimately don't think most people care. That's another thing. My men don't say anything because we don't feel like talking to people who don't care,
That's the reason why it's important to find somebody to do.
and that's why it's important to
listen.
You know what I'm saying?
find the
Yeah.
people that do
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
I ain't going into
And
that.
take
I'm not going into
advantage.
that.
Yeah, no.
And take advantage of it.
That's what I'm about to say.
Like even,
wait.
even your homies. When I say take advantage
Oh,
of it,
you
I
talking
mean
about in a good
use
way.
it.
Okay, I
Yeah,
got you.
use it.
Yeah.
Like use it. Take the opportunity
Yeah,
to accept the help.
absolutely.
Take the opportunity
Should.
to accept the love.
Yeah,
Accept the listening ear.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Whatever it is, that person that's gonna come to your crib and sit with you.
Mm-hmm.
That person that's gonna get you out the house just to get some fresh air.
Right,
That
right.
person that's gonna sit there and pray with you. The person that's gonna send you money because they have it to send.
Yeah.
Or that person that's just like, well, what do you need me to do?
Mm.
There's a scene in the Best Man final chapters that coincides with what you're saying, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's the scene where after Harper's daughter moves to Africa with Robin, right?
Right.
And the guys just come over, they don't say nothing, they walk in, they warm up some chicken nuggets, and they start dealing the cards, and they be like, Harper, we need a fourth. And nobody said nothing. It was just like, and it's like, yeah, sometimes that's what you need your people to come and do. Like,
Right.
I mean, it's very simple. They warmed up chicken nuggets. They sat down to play cards, and it was like, Harper, we need a fourth. Nobody said nothing. They ain't talk about why. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They just knew, he was feeling a way about what happened to them.
Yeah.
And I mean, I don't know if a lot of people glossed over that scene, but that was like,
No.
that was
did.
like
I did.
this. Like,
the entire
that
best,
was top. That was like
the entire
the
Best Man
greatest
series
example.
has been
Yeah, like the way that they,
yeah. It's
even with
about
Merch,
friendship.
being
Yeah.
soft, and now he's going to go kickboxing because he's trying to prove he's not soft. Like
Right.
that whole entire series was,
Yeah.
phenomenal. But that scene stuck out based on what Nah just said, and something we were talking about the other day on your post when the girl was talking about her man playing video games and all that kind of stuff.
Right.
I talk about raising your inner child a lot, but That's the trauma side, right?
Yeah.
But for your peace, sometimes just find your inner child.
Yep.
Like when I went to go see The Last Dragon, that's my inner child. I used to watch that as a kid, and people was like, "You don't like that movie?" Because that's my inner child.
Yeah.
And all them people that was there with me, all the black men joy that was going on, they smiling, they so happy, this and that. That was them finding their inner child.
Yep.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We all are adults.
Yeah.
We all do what we supposed to do. We handle our responsibilities, everything. But you still can't remove what Jay-Z said, forever young.
Mm-hmm.
That's what that means. It don't mean you're not grown. It don't mean you don't take care of your kids. It don't mean you don't do what you're supposed to do.
Right.
It just means I'm forever young. Meaning there's some piece of me that's going to hold on to the positive
Yes.
aspects of my childhood. And that's why I feel like a lot of men need to do. That's why I say self-care is bae and all that. If you gotta play the video game because your job stress you out for 10 hours a day, play the goddamn video game.
Play the game.
Curse people out on Call of Duty if that's what you gotta do.
Right.
I don't see the issue with that. You know what I'm saying? If
Yeah.
you want to go, what's another like people like comic books and all that shit. That's you being forever young. I'm just saying.
Yeah. No, that's absolutely
real.
And you don't gotta
I
defend it to
agree.
nobody.
And you
You're not
don't.
really like,
That's
you
the
so
part.
grown. You too grown. You too
That's the
big.
part.
You want to go watch that? You did. You still do this? Like when I'm sick, I still want Campbell's chicken noodle soup. Nothing else. I've been doing that since I was a kid. It makes me feel better.
Kid
That is
comfort
my
food.
inner
Yep.
child.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So there's nothing wrong
Right.
with men tapping into their inner child.
At
I
all.
guarantee you will feel better.
It helps.
It helps a
does.
lot.
It does.
It
does.
helps so
Yeah.
much.
It does. It does.
so
It
much.
literally.
Yeah.
It really does.
big
and
deal.
whatnot.
You gotta decompress.
You have to.
So, I mean, just to greater, just to speak a little bit greater on it or whatnot. The reason why I always talk about pockets of happiness and happy places or whatnot is because everybody doesn't have particular outlets. That's why video games and stuff like that are very, very important. I don't play games as much anymore or whatnot is because I have a thing about my creative time. Like my creative time, my additional money. I always think like well shit, if I'm and it doesn't miss me, if I'm wasting time on playing this game, I could have been writing or I could have been potting or I could have been, putting
Well,
something
it's
together.
not wasting time.
I know, but a lot of times
You gotta be-
you understand what
I
I'm
get what
saying.
you're saying, but
Definitely.
I don't want you to.
No, but
Yeah.
what I
That's
don't.
actually why I stopped streaming on Twitch.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because I was thinking. I was thinking from the reverse of that, right?
Yeah,
If I'm
yeah,
gonna
yeah.
play games. Why don't I use it
Yeah,
to help the pod? Why don't I use it to further what I'm doing if I'm going to be playing
Yeah.
games?
Well,
that's true.
Yeah.
That's true too.
You know what I'm
That's two
saying?
birds with
I
one
can
stone.
have
You're right.
have my fun
Right.
and make it. But once I saw that shit was not going anywhere at all, and then I'm like,
Spending
I must
all
be
this time.
doing it wrong.
Yeah.
Even though I'm trying to this tip I learned from YouTube University, doing that, and it's still going nowhere.
Yeah.
I'm like, yo,
It's about catching a lick, man. Sometimes you got to catch a lick.
It doesn't benefit.
But
Right.
this is kind of this taps into my inner child though.
What's that?
Pride.
Oh, but pot. Yeah.
Me too, to be honest with you.
And then that's the point. You know what I'm saying? That's the point. That's one of the reasons why.
That's a part of
Shit like
tapping
this.
into your inner child.
Yeah. But that's important that you have that understanding, and just remember
I've
that
always done something
that
creative.
it's not up to you, and but your pocket of happiness is not up to you to explain to anybody,
anybody.
No, and
why
I won't.
it makes you
Not
happy
no more.
No,
at all.
I used
Like,
to.
Period.
Same. I used
And
to
here's
I
the
used
thing.
to all the time.
Here's the funny thing
I
about
used to
it
make
is,
that mistake.
I went to
too.
see The Last Dragon, and I would
Right.
dare you to say something about it.
but then
Yeah, and I met Bruce Leroy, and I was happy.
But then
And
again,
That's fire.
I find the satisfaction. You know how people say when you do something that if you make money doing something that you love, you feel like you never worked a
Not
day in your
working.
life.
that's how I feel.
So this is the thing, right? When you do this, you can simultaneously treat it as if it's release therapy,
Yes.
it's what you love to do, and it's a job.
Yes.
So what happens is that
That's right.
when you give it that importance, it don't matter what the fuck somebody tells you.
Yeah.
It is you won't get a call during that time. People will respect it and also look at you and say, "Don't you got to do that today?" Like, yeah, I do.
That's real.
You know what I'm saying?
That's
I do.
real.
And that's important because the respect that you show to it is going to be the respect that people give you for showing that to it. Like real rap, they're going to be looking at you like, "Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't fuck with him on pod days cuz he know that's what it is."
Shout out
you
to
know what I'm
Hank.
saying?
He mentioned that during his seminar.
Right.
that once you give that love and you give it that respect,
Yeah.
Right,
other
right.
people respect you doing it and start to hold
Yeah,
you
like
to
even
it.
with gifts and stuff I get, it be stuff related to pod. Like I got pod planners of
Yeah,
the cup that say
yeah.
I love my podcast. I got a microphone. Like
Right, right.
You know what I mean? Like people will start giving you things.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
why I always say support come in different ways for me.
No,
If
absolutely.
you don't like podcasts and you don't listen, cool.
Yeah, yeah,
But
yeah.
at least ask me about it. Or if you give me a gift, it's something that's related to it. That's saying, well, I'm not really into this, but I respect the fact that you are.
Right.
I know that you love this.
Right,
And I
right.
think that's what people have to learn. You don't always have to be into what somebody's into.
That's so
You
true.
know what I'm saying?
So
but
true.
you at least need to show an interest in it. Like for example, if you don't like sports, but you know I love it, you might be like, "Oh, who won the game today?" That's showing an interest,
Yeah.
even if you didn't watch it.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I'm
that's
saying?
true. That's true.
So I think and I feel I'm not being breaking girl code, but I feel like women need to learn this more than anybody.
Really?
Yeah,
Yeah, they do.
because men will say, "Oh, I know she like Beyonce. I get her Beyonce tickets, even if they don't like Beyonce."
Because
you know what I'm saying? It's like,
Yeah.
but sometimes women won't do it because it's not something that they're gonna benefit from doing.
Ooh.
Oh, damn it!
No, that was real.
Ooh.
That was real
Seriously.
spill. That was real spill.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Hey,
I ain't buying no tickets to that.
That's the
I ain't
conversation
gonna want to go.
women don't want to have, Ty.
That's why women
I
won't.
ain't gonna want to go. Why would I buy them
don't want
tickets
to
to that?
have.
That's a whole.
Why would I buy them
different-
tickets to a game? I don't like football. I can't.
I don't benefit.
But he like football. Buy them for him and tell him to take his brother. Tell him to take his homie. You know what I'm
Giving him
saying?
something that he solely benefits
Yeah.
from, and you get absolutely nothing out.
If it's something that you don't actually like, you know what I'm saying? Don't just give people stuff that you like
Yeah,
so
right.
that you can benefit.
But
from
here's the
it, and then they don't like it. Like that's crazy.
Or give people stuff that they like so you can benefit from.
Right.
The issue is that, like
I
you
mean,
said
movies.
before,
That's
but see, the
probably
whole
not a
thing
good
is that
but
that's kind of the name of the game and whatnot. The majority
you
of
gotta
women,
be a balance though.
yeah, but the balance is with this, the majority of women
It's
do
going to
not.
be 2 parts.
Yeah, it's gonna be two. It's gonna be 2 parts. Right? Majority of women will not do anything that does not benefit them. That's the problem. If it doesn't benefit them in some way, shape, or form,
Yeah.
not just to make him happy. Men do sacrifice, move all the time in order to make her happy because her being happy, yes, benefits.
That's the happy. That's the.
Well, that's what the
benefit.
happy
Yeah,
wife, happy life means.
Cool, but we have an understanding
But-
that. See,
but
that's the problem.
And that's the problem with
But
it is that it doesn't
women-
work that way.
It doesn't
But
work that way.
women-
Yeah,
I'm sorry, y'all gonna get mad.
yeah.
Women have taken that phrase to mean it means I get whatever I want.
Mhm.
And men have allowed them to use that phrase that way.
Absolutely.
Because at the
Yeah.
end of the day, it means I keep my wife happy,
Right.
she keeps me happy,
Yes.
and we have a happy life.
Yeah.
If you look up the definition of the original quote of
what it's
that,
supposed to
that's
mean.
literally what it means.
Yeah.
But
Right.
of course, as with most things, people just heard happy wife, happy wife.
Right.
And I hear men regurgitate this all the time, and I'm like, you know that includes you as well. That you're the happy life part.
Yeah, you seen the thing where they asked the Indian lady, he's like, you married? Yeah. Is he happy?
Oh yeah, is he happy? And
She's
she's like,
like-
what do
she's
you
like,
mean?
what do
Why
you
you
mean?
asking me that?
Why are you asking me that? He's like, most people ask me if I'm happy. He's like, well, yeah,
Well-
we want to show respect to him. So he's not here. Is he happy?
Yeah,
She
rest
got
in
upset.
Yeah, she got
peace.
upset.
Rest in peace to Kevin
Oh, that
Samuels.
man an asshole.
But that was one of the things I really did disagree with Kevin Samuels.
Yeah.
Is he always talking about it ain't about your happiness? Who
It's
cares
about
about
duty.
you being happy?
Yep.
And that was on both sides. And I'm like,
He did say
nah,
that.
dog, we not preaching for people.
Let
not
me
to
ask
be
you a
happy,
question.
though.
How many? All right. So
And he said this consistently. So that was that was the
Said
one
marriage
theory.
is about duty.
Yeah,
do you
Not
know?
it's not about being happy. So who cares if you happy? You like, what do you mean? Who cares if you happy? This is literally why we go taking it back full circle.
Do you feel
Why
like
people going
100%?
crazy?
You feel like the 100% of the people that you know that are married, the women can say that their husband is happy?
I'm not not 100%, no, but quite a few. Probably because I know their husbands.
Yeah, that's different. That's
You
different.
know what I'm saying?
But-
Probably because I know their husbands. You know
So-
what I'm saying? But I think in this, I don't know. A lot of people I surround myself with, they been on the healing journey.
You think that
Like
women?
I hang with a certain type of people.
You think that
You
women,
can't really be around me if I feel like you're not really treating your husband right. Or you can't be around me if I feel like you're not treating your wife right, because I can't sit back and really watch you do
Do you
that.
think that women got a false narrative about themselves, or just false thoughts about how
right,
who
now
they
we're
are
going
as
too
people?
far.
I'm just asking.
Now we're going too far.
I'm just asking. Break girl code. I'm just asking.
No.
You don't think so? You think women got it all together? What? Like honestly,
I think people in general have a false narrative.
that's cool. That's cool.
I don't
I'm
even think it's related
I'm asking
to
to protect.
women.
Like all right. See, a man. So what a man's thought process and what a man is meant to believe and whatnot. The duty is pretty much kind of simple. I protect and provide. You know what I mean? And I'm there as this solid rock and whatnot, and do things in a particular manner in order to help the entire situation along. It's almost a physical attribute. It's almost a physical duty in order to do it. What women believe is, okay, I'm there for the nurturing. Now, the problem with it is the nurturing is a subjective thing. There are many things that are different when it comes to nurturing. If you are not one that is clear cut, like if y'all, like, let's say, you know, if you're not clearly doing 50-50, or if you're not contributing to the household in a particular manner, then nurturing becomes a very particular thing.
Right.
It's like, all right, I love, you know, you can only love and nurture the way you've been taught to love and nurture. So now it's subjective. So the reason why I ask that is that, do you think that the majority of women are as thorough as they believe that they are? Because I think there's a lot of misfiring with who women believe themselves to be.
Well, you know,
Because men have given them
I'm gonna say this.
that
Allen
thought.
Iverson said, "I'm the smartest man in the world because I'm smart enough to know that I'm not."
Okay, that's great.
No, but that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, but here's the thing.
I'm smart enough to know I ain't the.
But if you
everything
give,
about me ain't the thoroughest woman in the world.
so,
Like,
but here's the thing.
I'm smart enough to know that.
if my duty is to be the protector and the provider, and I come to terms that I'm not the best protector and provider,
Right.
That's self-deprecation for your ass, right?
It
That's
is.
an understanding of, all right, Keith, you know you're not the greatest in this area.
Right.
Do women have that in them to do that?
Some do. I definitely do.
Do they?
I would say some.
Some.
Definitely.
Do more men
ones
have
that
it
are
to do on
self-aware?
their end than women have on their end?
Yes.
Why?
Because
Why is this such
probably
a,
because women will usually tell men what they're not doing.
Boom. She's not wrong.
okay?
Men just going back to it, suffering in silence.
But because
Don't say nothing.
right, suffer in silence and whatnot
Or
because
give a whole
if
different reason or react instead of giving a reason.
is it because they don't want the smoke, or is it because of the simple fact that they are
They
because
might
it's,
just be over it and
or because
don't
again
wanna
it's
say
subject
nothing.
because it again it's subjective.
It's
Both.
subjective. Yeah, both.
See, that
Both.
to me, I feel like that's a problem. I feel like that's a problem because I feel like
People aren't self-aware.
Exactly.
but
If you're
the
not
reason why I'm bringing all this up.
You don't even know. You know what I mean? Like, you got to know who you are.
The reason why I'm-
and that comes with knowing where you fall short. If you think you don't fall short anywhere, then you don't know yourself. Everybody falls
right.
short somewhere.
But so that's my thing. But the reason why I bring this up is during Men's Mental Health Awareness Month is because the majority of us are in the position that we want to be in life, but we are not all the way fulfilled because the one that's standing next to me does not understand what she's supposed to be pouring into it. So I say that to say there are men that are suffering in silence because of the simple fact that what's the best way to describe this? She doesn't have the wherewithal. Nobody has ever told her how to love. Nobody has ever showed her
J-Lo.
right. Nobody has ever showed her what it needs to be. She just knows these specific instructions, and the biggest instructions that she knows is how to take care of herself while dealing with this man, and maybe to keep him happy for whatever moment. Girl, suck his dick. Girl, cook his meal. Girl, make his lunch. This, that, and the third. But they're not tuned in, tapped in, or understanding because they lack that themselves. So men suffer in silence. Women don't suffer in silence. Women suffer out loud. And the moment that somebody else hears them, They pull away from. They get them pulled
Women
away.
don't do that. Women do suffer in silence.
But most of the time, it's from a physical standpoint.
No, women do suffer in silence mentally.
Mentally, why? What makes most women suffer in
This
silence?
getting real deep.
I'm
now.
just saying, because I'm asking.
I've been suffering in silence for a long time. Like,
But I'm talking.
I always didn't speak up on what somebody was doing to me or what somebody wasn't doing right or just like, oh, I don't want to say nothing about that because I don't want them to leave. I've said that plenty of times.
Okay,
You have abandonment issues, you suffer in silence because you fear
Okay.
that person leaving you or being left
Okay.
how you were left in the past. So it's definitely reasons why women suffer in
You think
silence.
that's why men suffer in silence too?
I don't think men fear being left.
men.
You think so?
No, some men absolutely. There's
maybe.
matter of fact, check BGTG. They multiple of
Yeah.
them have said their
Yeah.
greatest fear
Yeah.
is dying alone.
Well, yeah, that's
Yes.
mine too.
You know what I'm saying? So yes, it's definitely some men who have abandonment
Yeah, that's
issues,
mine too.
who do not want to die alone, who will stay with that woman because it's preferable than being.
Oh, you meant? Oh, okay, I got you.
You know what I'm saying? They'll suffer
Right.
in silence because
Yeah, hell
if
no.
not, they have to die alone. Like that woman, the realization that woman is not going to step up to the plate, they don't want to deal with that. So yeah, you have men who will suffer in silence because of abandonment.
But then in that instance, you allow her to give subpar.
yes,
To be subpar.
but also
That's insane.
But also because men weren't taught how to complain properly. Like
It's called
We're-
sassy when we do.
we're not just sassy,
Right.
rage, right?
Ooh.
Because you're way too long
Because-
to say it though.
But what I'm
The
saying
buildup.
is what I'm saying
Right.
is literally we're not because we're encouraged not to complain for so
Yeah.
much of life.
Yeah, you got it.
Because we're encouraged not to complain, nobody sat us down and taught us about how to communicate our complaints in a respectful way that helps our relationship. It's
Oh,
either
wow.
somebody telling you, "Hey man, speak your mind," and then you speak your mind and it comes off offensive
Oh
because you
wow.
didn't stop to think about her emotions. You just like, listen, I'm gonna say it. That food nasty as shit, and you keep asking me to eat it, and I'm telling you, I'm not gonna eat that nasty ass shit. I could go to my
Wow.
mama's for all that. You know what I'm saying? And that wasn't the way to say it, as opposed to just saying, "Hey, babe, I cook a little bit better than you, so why don't you let me show you
Yeah. Yeah.
how to do said dish?"
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I got you.
So
Like, is it something you don't want to cook?
Yeah.
I notice you don't cook. Why don't you don't cook a lot, babe? I would like for you to cook a little bit more. What's
Right.
stopping you?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like that is your complaint. I want you to cook more.
Yeah.
What's going on?
Right.
Why
right.
you don't cook more?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? As opposed to, God damn, I can't believe I got with a bitch who can't cook.
I saw that on the Wolf Has Spoken podcast, but he was saying it about women. Like,
Right.
Bring your concerns
Yes.
in a way that don't sound like a complaint. And
Right.
it was exactly, what you're saying. What I'm going to say to that is, this is on both sides. If there are insecurities present in a person,
Right.
how you say it sometimes does not
Would
matter.
never matter. That's a
It's
fact.
just the way
right.
that, like, if
But
somebody's
that's also
insecure
why we
about their
suffer in
weight,
silence.
if somebody insecure about their weight and you be like, oh, well, I think we should just start going to the gym, blah, blah, blah.
Oh, so
Oh,
you call me a
trying to
fat
say
ass bitch then?
You trying to say I'm fat? Oh, what, you not attracted to me no more?
There
The
you go.
insecurities will automatically pop up just because you said something.
But see, here's the
But
thing
at the
about
end of the
this.
day, that don't mean you gotta suffer in silence. That mean that person just you gotta be like, yo, I'm not calling you fat. I'm not, I'm just saying.
That's
But
a lot of
it's-
We-
Yeah.
And there we go. There you go, bro. There you go.
Yeah.
There you
Yeah.
go. Because that's the difference between women and men.
Right.
Women, if they feel like they need to explain that point to get their men to understand, they will belabor the
Right.
point. They
Yeah.
will break it down. They
Yeah.
will try to get him to understand.
Right.
Men clinically do
Yeah.
not have, we are clinically diagnosed without the patience.
Right.
for
But I mean,
doing that
like, honestly,
because I
zero.
said
Yeah,
it to
most of
you.
them,
Yeah.
I've said it to you twice.
Most of
Right.
them,
You
yeah.
heard me. I'm not saying that shit again. At this point, you're either ignoring me or you choose not to be understanding. So I'm not gonna keep talking to this brick wall, and
So
I'm
we
gonna
said
learn
that
to
on your
live
show,
life.
yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna learn to live life
Yeah.
without whatever it is I asked you
Yeah.
to do,
Wow.
Yeah.
or I'm gonna go elsewhere to get whatever it is that you don't do that I asked you to do.
Learning to live life and see, and that is another form of
people
mental
just gotta
mental
roll out. It is
upkeep.
what it is.
But that's
You got one life.
yeah.
One life. I mean, I know people say they don't want to die alone. You ain't got to die alone. You get you somebody else that you going to be with, you know what I mean, that you ain't got to suffer in silence.
Straight up.
Because at this point, no, seriously, this is this is what I want to say, right? This is Men's Mental Health Month.
Right.
And people get mad when I say this, but I'm like, a lot of this stuff can be avoided.
Yeah.
Get the fuck out. That's it. Go.
Yeah.
If you're telling somebody that they making you feel away, they not listening to you.
Oh my
They don't
gosh.
care about your feelings. They don't care about this. They don't care about that. It's time to go.
Saying it
It's
again.
2025. It ain't no reason why anybody, man or woman, is suffering in silence, especially the men, because they suffer in silence more.
Nope. And if it
You
don't
just
work,
take it,
and if it
because
don't
you
work
have
for
to- I
you,
hear this all the time. Oh well, what they said, what vibration said.
What's
I
that?
didn't think men had
the
feelings.
feelings.
Yeah.
No, I could have
Shit
kicked
was
the cameras
insane.
over when I heard. That's a what?
Yo.
Yeah.
But then I had to think about it, right? Possibly you were raised in a house with a father that never showed any feelings. He went to work, he paid the bills, he saw your mom, he said whatever to y'all, this and that. So that's your first example.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That men don't have feelings. You know what I
Right,
mean?
right.
But they do.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And you imagine growing up and getting in relationships with men and your mindset is the whole time that men don't have feelings.
Yep.
So then when he expresses himself, like, that's what we go back to, you acting like a bitch.
Why you
Yep,
bitching?
you're
Like,
sassy.
Why you
like
bitching?
sassy and whatnot.
Why you being sassy? Why you saying something like that? Why you even care about that?
Right,
Why
right.
you even why would I feel that way?
Yeah.
It's even, I got an annual post. Men like good morning texts and compliments too.
You ain't never lied.
Definitely
And the
like
men
that.
go crazy on this post every year.
Yeah.
But the women be like, no man should be asking for him. But again,
Yes.
they don't ask. They don't got it. What did I tell y'all on Father's Day? It's not sassy to want to be celebrated.
But why we gotta fight an uphill
It's
battle?
not sassy to want to be you have to. I keep telling y'all gotta set the tone.
But the tone is already set.
No, it's not. You gotta set the tone.
All right, fellas, here we go.
You gotta set the
Don't
tone.
give these heifers the satisfaction.
Set the tone
They
like
get
a
no
creative
dick.
player.
They get no play. They get
Set
no
the tone.
restaurants. They
Curate
get
it.
no food.
Curate your relationship.
Yeah,
There you go.
please.
Go
like,
ahead.
there you go. Yeah, because
Go ahead.
no, it's so true
Hey,
though.
man,
like,
listen.
yo, really, if the tone, if you want to set the tone and whatnot, do not be afraid to say the harsh truth. I think that a lot of times that's
Here we
what
go,
it is.
boy.
You know what
Here
I'm
we
saying?
go.
Sometimes
Here we go.
you have to say, listen, I say this all the time. For people that do not appreciate the gift of my presence, I give them the gift of my absence.
That part.
And with that being said,
Don't suffer. Suffering in silence is still suffering.
right.
Period.
Yep.
We not on the plantation no more. We don't got to suffer. I know
Suffering in
black people
silence
think
is
that's a
self-violence.
prerequisite to everything,
Right.
but we do not have to suffer. I am not suffering at all. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? I don't care if it's a headache. I'm gonna take something for it. So there's no way in the world
Right
I'm
away,
gonna
I'm
live.
leaving here with something.
I'm not living like that every day, and
Yeah.
y'all should not either. And I'm talking to men specifically because I keep hearing men say, "Don't nobody care about our feelings, so why would we say anything?" You have to say something,
Or make them care about your
or
feelings.
make them care
That's-
about your feelings. And I'm gonna tell you, if a woman already respects you, you telling her your feelings is not gonna make her not respect you.
And
or,
that- you know what it is?
Or she didn't respect you.
And that's the
to
problem.
begin with.
We don't like to know that our women don't respect us.
No,
But let me
they
tell-
think you're gonna lose.
No. Here's the no. I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you. No, I'm gonna tell you something. No. It's not even about because you know when respect has been lost. So the inevitability of
Yeah,
it when
that's very
when
true.
it finally comes around, the worst thing in the world is to look it in his face and accept it.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, when you come to the realization that is gone.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? Like just take it from me. Just take it from please. I'm looking dead in the camera. Take it from somebody that knows and understands it. When you come to the realization that it's done, that is rock bottom.
It's nothing left.
There's nothing
There's
left.
nothing Y'all have no
That
foundation.
she can't affect you. She can't hurt you no more. There's nothing that anybody can do. When they no longer respect you, now you separate from them and you move on.
Cook, boy.
Now you can rise and pick yourself up.
Cook, boy.
All right. Get with us on IG at Mr_Know-It-All_pod, the Facebook fan page at Mr. Know-It-All Podcast fan page, Mr. Know-It-All Podcast on TikTok. And please, as always, send all of your fuckery, duckery, and schmuckery over to the Gmail account at MrKnowItAllPod@gmail.com. That's MrKnowItAllPod@gmail.com. And the one thing I wanted to tell y'all, The suicide prevention hotline, you can actually dial it from your cell phone, your smartphone. It's 988. 988, I believe, is you could text it and you can dial it. For those that need it, please. Please.
Also, if you have a job, you do have an EAP program.
Yep.
Yeah.
And typically you get 6 sessions per issue.
Yeah.
Free.
Yep, for free.
You know what I mean? And they also have a 24/7 hotline. I've actually called it myself in the past.
Yeah.
It's not necessarily for suicide, but I'm just saying that, you know, if you're struggling,
Yeah.
you know, you want to do some preventive measures. Most jobs do have that benefit under your insurance,
Yeah, I
employee
called
assistance
EAP.
program.
Yeah, I've called
Right.
EAP is real. They will connect you, you know, with a therapist.
Yes, they will.
Yeah.
On the spot, too.
Yeah, on a spot. It don't take long at all.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
absolutely.
saying? So, you know, the resources, you know, are there.
It's out there.
You know what I mean? Crisis hotline, suicide prevention. You're not alone. You're not, even if you don't want to share it with the people around you, you don't have a safe space. Those things
Right.
are always available,
Yeah.
and that's a safe space.
Preach. So what we're going to do is we're going to divide this up into 2 parts. The Patreon, all you Patreon users or whatnot, you're going to get the full episode one shot.
Hey,
y'all that
you
haven't-
better subscribe.
For y'all that haven't paid for it, you're going to get the shit broken up into 2
$7
weeks.
a month. Come on, y'all spend more than that on a drink.
You ain't never lied.
We ain't giving out kitchen cocktail prices. Come on.
Some of you bum ass niggas out here still buying nickel bags. Like, come on, bro. You know what I mean?
We cheaper than anything on the kitchen cocktail.
Yo, you know
baby.
niggas that
What
still
I'm
buy
saying? Shout out to
nicks.
kitchen
That's
cocktail,
crazy.
though.
Buy niggas
I
buy.
didn't know they was still buying.
Buying a nick is
Still buying dicks.
insane.
They still make nickel bags?
Nah, yeah, let me get a nick.
That's
a nick
insane.
is insane. It's like a
I
fuck.
probably, if I was selling it, somebody asked me
Said
for
the
a nick,
bags
I would think they was an undie. I ain't gonna lie.
Said the bag
I
they
ain't
put,
selling you nothing.
the bag they put it in probably costs more than
But if
$5.
I know exactly. I didn't even know they still put weed in bags. That's crazy. But
Yeah,
I would think he was
yeah.
a fan like Keith was at the 100th episode.
Yeah,
oh, that's
he definitely
crazy.
was a
That's
fed.
I wasn't a fed. I just asked the question.
He definitely was Gilbert Arenas. Shout out to
Listen. We can't clip it up if your ass don't volunteer the information. Niggas is raising their hands and shit. Oh yeah, well you know that one time.
They
Oh.
lucky it wasn't no third
What
camera
he
out
call
there.
himself? Agent Zero?
Yeah.
Agent Zero.
Now it's time to say goodbye to all my Negro friends.
Agent Zero.
I'm Mr. Know-It-All. Let's talk a lot. Curator Tire. That's my man. Life and congratulations again, man, on your 100th episode. Yo, holla at y'all in a couple of weeks because I'm divvying this shit up, man. I've done enough podding for 2 weeks. Hey.
Yeah, we taking a break.
Peace.
Well, you shouldn't be such a smart mouth, Mr. Know-It-All.